Hello and welcome back once again to MYTAKE. I am Sangam Hussain. Today we'll discuss about the tragedy in the Mahaku Mela in Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. This kind of pictures you are quite familiar by this time, because this kind of pictures you have been seeing for the last 1 year in all the newspapers and all the news channels in TV and other private news channels, and all the newspapers in all corners of the country have been showing the great spectacle that's going to happen in Prayagraj, the Mahaku Mela 2025. Yogi Adityanath has spent tens of crores of rupees with the blessings of Narendra Modi in making it a big Mela, because the Kumbh Mela this time has come after 144 years. And this Kumbh Mela is special because of some celestial blessings of gods, because they're aligned, which happens only in 144 years. This Mela has attracted tens and millions of devotees from all parts of the country. Let it be from Tamil Nadu or down south, Kerala or Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, including even the states from Punjab, Haryana, Assam, all over the country for that matter, and Gujarat. Not only from India, the devotees have come from all parts of the world. Yogi Adityanath has spent a lot of time visiting personally. Even the Prime Minister Modi has visited Prayagraj to see whether all the arrangements have been made. Special bridges have been made, special roads have been made, and shelters for the devotees and all kinds of and other akhadas, our sadhus, saints, seers, all arrangements have been made. It is said, according to some estimate, that the devotees coming to Kumbh Mela, the number of devotees would be much bigger than the entire population of all the countries in Europe put together. And this Kumbh Mela has attracted more than 100 million devotees to take holy dip. On Wednesday happened to be Mauni Snan, or special holy Snan on a particular day, that was yesterday. No one expected that some bad woman happened to the Kumbh Mela. No one expected that this kind of tragedy will happen in this kind of Mela, with so much tens of thousands of believers, devotees attending the Mela. That we'll be discussing right now. Same thing happened with that great Titanic ship. No one expected such a beautiful, such a magnificent ship will hit a small iceberg and sink in the oceans. So we'll be talking about it in a short while. A tragic stampede unexpectedly occurred in the Mahaku Mela 2025 at Sangam Ghat, where more than 100 devotees rushed to take a holy dip in the Triveni Sangam. As a result, more than 30 people have died and scores of people have been injured, but no official figures are available as of now. This is not the first time the fatalities happen or the stampede happened in the Kumbh Melas. Earlier Kumbh Melas too witnessed the tragic incidents. But only thing is, we never learned from our mistakes, that we'll be discussing. In this Kumbh Mela is supposed to be the biggest religious gathering in the world. So this kind of tragedies or stampede are likely to happen. Over the years, we have seen them. This kind of tragedies happen in the other religious functions or wherever in other political rallies too. So we should be careful in future. There are 3 more holy snan or 3 more holy dips or auspicious days are going to happen before the Mela ends. So the government and the administration should take all measures not to repeat this kind of tragic incidents. So because the Kumbh Mela is the largest religious gathering in the world, where more than 100 million people take dip or holy bath in the Triveni Sangam. Let's see the tragedies happened earlier where many people died. The first Kumbh Mela was held in 1954 in the same place, Triveni Sangam, in Allahabad. That time it was Allahabad, now it has become Prayagraj. In 1954, it was a landmark Kumbh Mela which happened, the first Kumbh Mela after the independence. In this Kumbh Mela, more than 100 people, 100 devotees or pilgrims died on the same Mauni Amavasya day because of stampede. That was the first Kumbh Mela in 1954. In 1986, later on, the Kumbh Mela in Haridwar. This was in 1986, this Kumbh Mela was held in Haridwar, where more than 100 devotees were killed again in the same manner in the stampede in this Mela too. 1954, I repeat again, 800 people. That was supposed to be the first Kumbh Mela after independence in the independent India, and that was same place. In 1986, that was in Haridwar, 100 devotees were killed. In 2003, this Kumbh Mela was held at Godavari River in Nashik, Maharashtra. In this Mela, over 40 people were killed in the stampede. That was in 2003. And then 2013, a stampede took place at Allahabad. Now it is Prayagraj. Once again, this time, this stampede was not in the Kumbh Mela. This stampede happened at the railway station during the Kumbh Mela. Here more than 42 people were killed in this Mela too. Now it is 2025. In this Mela, we don't know yet as on today, as on now, more than 100 people died and scores of people have been injured. That figure of fatalities will come later. My take here. There are some solutions or remedies. If we are careful, this kind of tragedies we can avoid. We're not blaming the authorities here, we're not blaming the governments like political parties having blame game. We can take all kinds of precautions so that innocent people, the devotees who have come from all parts of the country to participate, believing in God, in spite of having no means to come to this place. They have come by trains, they have come by buses, they have come by whatever, and some of the pilgrims have walked hundreds and thousands of kilometers from their native places, and that too it was terribly cold. And though they didn't have many facilities in the Mahaku Mela, they tolerated because they came with the God's blessings, because they believed that the God has invited them. They wanted to have a holy dip, because the next Kumbh Mela will come after Mahaku Mela after 144 years, because they have full faith. And now my take, what all the things we can take to avoid this kind of tragedies. The first one, when we are going to learn from, when are we going to learn from our mistakes? We have seen same kind of stampedes in the earlier Kumbh Mela. we should have restricted entry. What we could have done is, in the Mela, even in the future Melas or any kind of religious congregations, we should have restrict the entry. Not that free entry should be given to all the people surging from all parts of the country. It will lead to stampede. So stampede, because the crowd has no discipline, the crowd has no no one can control the crowd. So they should have given passes, because the preparations have been going on for the last 1 year. They could have given passes, especially to have holy dip on this particular auspicious day of Mauni Amavasya and the other holy days. Especially, they should have given passes. Number one, that's a very holy dip and holy bath. They should restrict the entry instead of letting all the people surge in that small area. The second point, the Mela attracted more pilgrims because of rare Triveni Yoga. We call it Triveni Yoga. I told you, selected. This is the celestial alignment which occurs only once in 144 years. This Mela attracted more pilgrims than normally what we have in the other Melas, because of this is Triveni Yoga, which happens only in 144 years. A few hundred or 1,000 policemen are not fit to control this kind of crowds. When the policeman could not control ordinary rallies in our cities, ordinary gatherings, mobs, how can we expect them to control 100 million pilgrims or devotees coming from all parts of the country? So they should have given this responsibility to our disciplined military or disciplined armed forces, not because of any reason, just only to have an orderly conduct, so that the pilgrims can have a safe pilgrimage. And the last point in my take is, no special arrangement should have given to VIPs. We have seen in some of the videos, the VIP carts were going up to the Sangam, to the Ghats. Whenever the VIP comes, they stop all the other pilgrims or devotees who have come from all parts of the country. That led to a lot of frustration. So that is also one of the reasons, if they wanted to give special preference, special privileges to the VIPs, they could have taken them by helicopters and given special dip. No VIP culture, no VIP things should be given in the Mela sites and religious, because it's a religious gathering where the God, where the devotees have no preferences between VIP and ordinary preferences. So in future Melas, they should keep in mind that there should not be any kind of VIP culture or VIP giving special importance. This might lead to this kind of tragedies. That's all we have. We wish all the best. We heartfelt condolences to the people who lost their near ones in the Mahaku Mela, and we wish a speedy recovery for those people who have been injured, and the authorities will take care of all steps so that this kind of tragedies won't occur in future Kumbh Melas. Thank you for listening. Till we meet next time, goodbye guys. Thank you. Don't forget to share, subscribe and comment on our videos. Bye bye.